Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I am Clementine, and as always, I am Super Saiyan. But never mind that. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a $5 roller bridge from eBay and do a couple of simple mods using hand tools at home to make it not suck. We'll also talk a little bit about cheap roller nuts. And since this is part of the Rule Breaker / Mythbuster Guitar Build series, we'll see what rules we can break and myths we can dispel. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, stay tuned!
Myth 1.
If you buy a roller bridge made in China from eBay for $5 and change, is it a piece of junk? This is not a myth. It's a piece of shit. Let me pop this thing up under the strings of an acoustic for demonstration. I'll show you why.
Look at even the big string.
So you can see how the string is allowed to wallow around on the roller because there's not a properly machined groove for the string to fit in. It's just flat in the middle. But unfortunately, this isn't the only problem.
Now check this out. This thing wobbles. It wobbles back and forth in here. And when you hit the string, it goes bang and makes all kind of awful sound.
Now I will show you a simple way to achieve a proper result, as you see here. The first thing you want to do is loosen one of the hex screws and remove the saddle. Now you can take a common finishing nail and push the pin through the saddle. Once the pin is removed completely, you can also remove the brass roller. Then place the pin back in the saddle so that you don't lose it. Now you can place said roller on the shaft of the finishing nail with the chamfered side of the roller facing the head of the finishing nail. Press this firmly into the end of a hand drill and chuck it tightly. Now you have what is called the redneck lathe. This will allow you to turn the roller and machine a nice groove in the roller appropriate for the size of the string for that saddle using a pin file or similar device.
If you don't have the appropriate size hand files, what you really need are these needle files like this, or pin files. You can take a guitar string that is the appropriate size for the roller that you're working on and put it around the roller and pull it tight while the drill is spinning, and it will cut the right size groove in there. Now for these flat ones here, you see, this is not rough, so it's not going to cut. You take this and place this on a rough carport or like a broom finish garage floor or out in the road, and you rub your foot against it. Rub your foot against it till it gets all eaten up, and then it will cut into the roller. And that's a technique that I learned from Dylan Talks Tone, which is a great guitar channel. If you've not checked that channel out, check it out. He's got hundreds of guitar myth busting videos and a lot of good information.
Go slow and be patient. This is going to take a
Very long time.
Look at all this brass shavings. Ooh, sparkly. This thing wobbles. It wobbles back and forth in here. And when you hit the string, it goes bang and makes all kind of awful sound. Let me show you how to fix that. Get the roller out. Take this out. Now we're gonna take these little pliers and we're just gonna squeeze it a little bit. Let's do a little bit more. Yep, I can feel it moving. Now, let's see. Alright, roller still fit in there. Yep, it still fit in there. Be a little bit tight, so we're going to take it, pry it back out. We're gonna run these pliers up in there. So right there, yeah, there we go. We're gonna put it back together. I'm gonna use this nail to line it up. Put that through there. Push it with these pliers. Oop. Ain't got no play in it whatsoever. But it still rolls just fine. Shoop, choop, choop, choop. What about that? Now, dig these custom machined barrels. Every one of them's the right size for the string, and only one of them have a bit of play in it. This one's extra massage right here. It was a little bit of a problem, but it's in there now. Yep, roly roly. Here it is. Got all the strings right where they need to be. No buzzing or rattling. And all the rollers are rolling. That should work great.
Now for a short word on a cheap roller nut. The rollers can be hand machined exactly the same way that you've seen previously in the video, but if you go squeezing on it with the pliers like I did to the saddles, it will affect the two slots adjacent to the one that you're squeezing. They will get looser. But what I had found is that the rollers were actually too tight, and the rolling action was quite primitive and gritty. So what I ended up doing was filing the inside edges of the roller slots for clearance, and then polish the sides of the rollers with 1500 grit sandpaper.
Don't try to pop out at all. They're all running at an angle. It's not hurting anything.
Myth alert.
Roller nut. Kill sustain. Yeah. Check this out.
Okay guys, that just about does it for this part of the video. If you found this educational or entertaining in any way, please like and subscribe. But don't leave yet. Wait.
There's more.
Okay, so one may ask themselves, why am I messing around with this roller nut and this roller bridge, and why did I try them out on this acoustic guitars? This is not where they're going to go. The guitar that they will be going on is the one that you see in this rendering. This is the Rule Breaker / Mythbuster guitar, and it's going to have a Bigsby. I believe it is a myth that Bigsbys do not stay in tune, and I also believe that this is because of friction, and with a roller bridge and a roller nut and the addition of lock-in tuners, there ain't gonna be no friction. Now, as I've stated previously, the reason I'm doing this Rule Breaker / Mythbuster guitar build series is not to be a smartass. I am trying to show that anyone can build a nice handmade instrument, and it doesn't take a lot of money, just a lot of time, some ingenuity, creativity, and outside the box thinking. You can check my back catalog to see more videos in this build series, such as a P90 and split single coil humbucker pickups made from a scrap 2x4. As well as an oak guitar neck with maple fretboard made from an antique oak table. The next video in this series will be the design and construction of a custom offset oak guitar body made from the same antique table. Another video that'll be coming to this channel soon will be a comedic but informative mockumentary series called The History of, I said guitar tone. Kinda. And the reason I say kinda is some of you salty motherfuckers is too serious about yourself. And you're gonna leave all kind of comments down below talking about how I did something wrong or how some magical butt fair done turned your opinion into facts. But that don't bother me none. Positive or negative, the YouTube robot just see engagement is good. Continue. I'm Clementine. You've been watching Heavy Metal ATC. Till next time!